is a very different world.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution 2 video, where today we're discussing the future of this video game. The future that's not so bleak as some made it out to be on Twitter and recent comments in some of my videos. With optimism low with the Jurassic franchise currently, it is safe to say that Frontier have been carrying this franchise throughout its 30th anniversary and helped keep the Jurassic name up and running during a down year, such as 2023. However, this hasn't stopped some people from being worried that Jurassic World Evolution 2 will soon die out with no more DLCs releasing after the most recent one we got last month of the Marine Creature Species DLC pack that brought us 4 new creatures: Dunkleosteus, Archelon, Shonisaurus, and the wonderful Nothosaurus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you were one of those people who were worried about this occurring for the game, fear not, as today we have some official confirmation that this isn't the end for Jurassic World Evolution 2's cycle and that more DLCs are on the way. So if you wish to learn about this new information and what DLC is most likely to be up next, then stick around for this video, relax, and be sure to get some snacks, as it's time to sit down and find out more regarding the future of Jurassic World Evolution 2. So every year, Frontier release a financial report stating their gains and losses per year. A financial year typically means the months between June to June. So for example, the 2023 financial year began on June 1st, 2022, with it ending on May 31st, 2023. During this period, we've been given a heap of information regarding Frontier and their recent video games, including Jurassic World Evolution 2 and its success during this period. Surprisingly, Jurassic World Evolution 2, which released back in November of 2021, was their biggest money holder within the first 18 months of release, bringing in more than the other titles within this financial year. This is without a doubt due to the success of the Jurassic World Dominion related DLCs after the movie surpassed $1 billion at the global box office, exceeding the performance of the first Evolution game that released back in 2018. But to get to the point and discuss the most important factor in this financial report, they state that in financial year of 2024, the one that we've currently just entered, new paid DLC packs and free content for both Jurassic World Evolution 2 and Planet Zoo have already been released. This being the Marine Species pack we got last month, as well as the free JP30 decoration update we got back in June. However, the statement continues on to say that they have more planned during this financial year. So that should put some worries to rest to those who were concerned that the only PDLC content we were going to get in this financial year would be the Marine Species pack. So there we have it, more confirmed on the way. But what exactly could this new set of DLC be for Evolution 2? Well, let's dive into this, shall we? When we take a look at some patterns we can discover via DLC releases, we're actually overdue an expansion pack for this game. Something that adds a little bit more to the story, and something that may even add a new Chaos Theory mode as well. The last one we got of this was the Malta Dominion expansion DLC that released back in December of 2022. Since then, we've been given dinosaur packs and nothing else. With Jurassic World Evolution 2 also being a big money hit so long after its release, it would honestly be a great surprise to me if we were not going to get at least one new expansion pack before the end of its cycle. The release date of this DLC is obviously unknown. However, when we once again use past releases to try and understand when we might get to see the next DLC, we could be looking at maybe October or early November time, which isn't that far away actually. But again, this is only based on the pattern of releases that we currently have and could be subject to change. For me, I think releasing something closer to Christmas would make a lot more sense from a financial and business perspective. So a November release is what I'm assuming it to be. But what could this DLC actually be itself? Well, if you guys have been around on the channel for long enough now and have seen a few of my Jurassic World Evolution 2 speculation videos, you would know of a DLC that I brought to light before Jurassic World Dominion even released. A MANTAH CORP expansion DLC. But not just the species of MANTAH CORP, but an entire expansion pack, adding new maps, stories, dinosaurs, and even new mechanics. Now, this has kind of had a spanner thrown into the works recently, with the Nothosaurus now appearing in the Marine Species DLC pack, which means that one of the species I guessed to appear in this dinosaur roster for this expansion may now not appear in it at all. However, there are still some species such as the Smilodon and even the hybrid dinosaur of the Spinoceratops that have still yet to be added into the game, potentially even the Tarbosaurus that we saw in Camp Cretaceous Hidden Adventure as well. We've already seen non-dinosaur terrestrial species make their way into the game with Dimetrodon and Lystrosaurus, so adding a Smilodon wouldn't be all that different either. The video game also lacks the hybrid dinosaurs from the first evolution with the Dr. Wu DLC, so adding another canonical species wouldn't be so far-fetched, considering the lack of hybrids we currently have in the game. And some people may be wondering, oh, but the Spinoceratops, we only saw a baby model of it in Camp Cretaceous. Well, an adult model already was made for the mobile video game Jurassic World Alive, so there is still potential there. Taking a look at the skin patterns, there's currently a glorious mod available right now on Nexus Mods that indicates what we could eventually see from this theoretical DLC. Camp Cretaceous, The Forgotten Skins by Game Videos for Life gives us an insight to a new Stegosaurus skin, a little ET skin, green Velociraptors, and an even more accurate grey Ceratosaurus. While there won't be too many more skins to add thanks to what we already have from the first Camp Cretaceous DLC, there's still just a few missing. But of course, this is an expansion DLC. So what could we be looking for here in a potential storyline? Well, firstly, let's get the map out of the way, because this one is, it's kind of confusing. The idea of this map that I have is, how do I put this? Wacky. The mechanic I'm thinking of probably will take so much time to create, should it even be possible. But theoretically speaking, we're given practically a very large MANTAH Corp map in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. From one side of the map, the aesthetics show a vast, wide desert. But should you move into the middle section of the map, it will suddenly change to a luscious, vibrant jungle biome. Furthermore, moving on to the right hand side of the map's aesthetics will change to a cold, tundra climate. So yeah, how cool would that be? However, no matter how cool it might be, I do understand that creating something like this will take a heavy toll on GPU usage and will be something that's probably doable, but extremely difficult to pull off, especially if it's only for one map. However, this would be used to represent the massive biodome that MANTAH Corp had around their island in the canonical show Camp Cretaceous, allowing for the players to try out all types of climates and really focus on looking after your dinosaurs per biome in one map. The storyline could also focus on the decision to control these dinosaurs, working for MANTAH Corp and doing tests on these dinosaurs as well, being able to control them and move them around, something that fans have been asking for ever since the first Evolution game back in 2018. Maybe even replacing the Ranger vehicles with Brads as well to make it more authentic. Being able to work for or as the bad guys for once. I used to play this Transformers game when I was younger back on the Xbox 360, can't quite remember the name, but it allowed you to play as both the Autobots and the Decepticons within its story, and I always found that so free and open to be able to play as both the good guys and the bad guys. In Evolution 2, it seems like we're mainly working for the good guys the majority of the time, so focusing on working for the bad guys may bring a different type of feel and intensity to the video game. But this story and expansion could add new mechanics across the game that can make up for the lack of new species being added via the DLC as well. So yeah, this DLC is a difficult one to make, but one that would be completely outstanding should it ever come to light. For me, it's the only real major expansion I could make sense out of to try and stay in line with the canonical format that Evolution 2 seems to be following. There's only a few more species left to be added in from the canon species, and a few of them can come via this DLC. Unfortunately, not quite Microceratus. I promise, you'll be in the game one day, we have to make that happen. I'm not expecting anything like this, I am just merely hoping for something like this. But maybe I'm just too full of ideas and way too optimistic. Anyways, with a new DLC confirmed to be on the way, feel free to head to the comment section and discuss what you would like to see in the next cycle for Jurassic World Evolution 2. If you agreed with my theory or want to see it happen at all, then be sure to like the video. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel if you're new around here and want to learn more from the Jurassic franchise. But most importantly, all I ask for from you guys today is to make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you, did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.